Hey guys, Mike here, welcome to another Nerdy Girls. We've got another Canadian because the only people who care about this apparently. We have Ashley Cosplay, who first cosplay I found was Alex which is the first one. So how did you get into cosplay and why did you choose Alex Straza?
Well, my friend and I were actually thinking about the idea. Oh, how cool it'd be if we did cosplay or made a costume over the summer, and then we're just going through all these ideas like, oh, you could totally do this, you could totally do that. Then I was like, one day, well, why don't I do it? And then I was looking at pictures of cosplay, and she linked me a few pictures, and I was like, this is doable. Like I can do this kind of stuff. And then I just went ahead and I didn't think about it because usually I'm pretty meticulous about big projects like this.
Mm-hmm.
But I just kind of jumped right into it and I did it. It turned out pretty okay, I think.
So what did it feel like when you'd all of a sudden you got 3,000, 4,000 likes now? How does that kind of feel?
Well, I only have 500 right now. Well, just under 500, but I mean, every time it goes up, the support I'm getting is astounding. I never expected to have a running cosplay page right now. I pretty much just made Oshley cosplay to track my progress and have somewhere to keep my pictures that were not on my phone, and just really blog about my steps through cosplay like a diary. And it just, people started liking it, and I was like, alright, this is kind of cool. And here we are. I did my first photo shoot last month, and I'm now working on my second cosplay. So the support is really encouraging me to continue on.
So what are you doing for your second cosplay then, for everyone who doesn't already follow you?
I'm doing Pyramid Head from Silent Hill Revelations. Sorry?
Why did you choose Revelations specifically, and not the other versions of him?
Well, the character model, the concept model of Pyramid Head in Revelations was personally the scariest to me, and I've just seen pictures of Pyramid Head before I even knew what a Silent Hill or what Pyramid Head was around the internet. So I was like, wow, that thing's really creepy. And then my friend invited me to play the game at her house, and I was like, wow, this is really creepy, but I kind of like it. So Pyramid Head's the main character, and I don't know, just something about him, he's badass awesome. So I just wanted to make his cosplay. I've never made a male cosplay before, obviously, and I've never cause I'm really artistic and I like to draw anime characters. I don't have a lot of experience with male characters in general, so I was like, it's a new adventure, might as well.
So have you found any problems with making it going from a male character to a female?
Well, there are, especially for Pyramid Head's character, you have to kind of redesign certain portions of it. So for Pyramid Head, I have to make a bandeau to obviously cover my top half. Other than that, though, it's going to be as accurate as I can, because I'm pretty stingy, or not stingy, I like to be perfect with what I do, and it's slowly coming along.
Yeah, I mean, if people go over and check out your Facebook page, you should uploaded a picture of your helmet the other day.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's well, I saw it and I thought it was amazing.
Thank you.
And I spend most of my time looking at cosplay stuff, so I think it's possibly one of the best I've seen.
Thank you.
But yeah, who would you say is your favorite cosplayer out there?
Right now, I really envy Kamai cosplay. It was actually her picture that I first saw, and I was like, wow, she's really good, and she's been developing her talents through, I think, 10 years it's been. And
Yeah.
I like how she posts her own progress pictures, and that really helps new cosplayers like me get into it and be more comfortable experimenting and doing new stuff with new material.
Yeah, I actually saw her at BlizzCon, that's how I found out about her. How did you find out about her?
My friend linked me to the picture of her, actually, and then I went through her profile and I kept looking at her stuff, and I was like, this girl's really good. and I used a lot of her work in progress pictures for Alex Straza actually, just to help me in my first cosplay and be comfortable with working with everything. So she's a big inspiration for me, that's for sure.
So obviously getting into cosplay is quite an expensive hobby. How much did your Alex Strasser costume end up costing you?
Well, in total, all the materials cost me about $580 actually.
Wow.
But I mean, I've pretty much made it all back because I entered in a few contests and I happened to win.
That's
So
awesome.
I made $600. So
Wow, really?
yeah, and the trip to Montreal, that was gonna be exciting.
So how many conventions do you go to, like, every year? Or?
I've actually never been to one
Really?
before.
Wow.
But before June, I had like little to no familiarity with the cosplay scene or con scene at all. So this is all like really, really new for me. But I'm really enjoying it. Like the community is awesome. There's so much support and love and encouragement that goes all around the internet. So I mean, I'm new and I'm getting really excited to plan some con visits this year. So it's a new experience, that's for sure.
What was I gonna say? I don't know. Professional, this guy's. I plan everything. So yeah, so obviously you play World of Warcraft. So what do you play in World of Warcraft?
Played everything. I actually have every character. Between my brother and I, we have like 13 level 90s almost.
Wow.
Back in Cataclysm, near the end of the expansion pack, like almost all my characters were heroic geared. Good for raiding.
That's ridiculous.
I played too much. I didn't cost it back, so I lost for time on my hands.
I
But
don't know.
But now my main is a horde paladin.
Oh, so what race are you? Are you the master race?
Blood elf.
Yes! Best race. Are you a lady blood elf or a man or
so
blood elf?
Sorry?
Are you a female or male blood elf?
Female, of course.
Cause you're a paladin. Best
Yeah,
armor.
but I've always had female characters except for our druid was a male. Pretty much it.
In fair, I think most of my characters are female. But no, my Death Knight's bloke. I've got a male Death Knight. That's it.
Many males do have female characters just for reasons.
Because my priest is wearing a robe. That is the dress. Men do not wear dresses.
Gandalf wears dresses.
Yeah, that's Gandalf. That's different. Gandalf is a wizard.
What kind of character do you play?
I'm a holy priest.
Ah.
Just a holy priest. For not. I touched the disc tree like twice.
Alright.
Only
I have
for.
a priest too, actually. It's my second main.
But,
Gearing her up for PvP right now.
so, I see you're either disc or shadow.
I am Disc, because I like to be annoying.
Of course you
when I'm
are.
playing games.
You're a woman, so you're a healer.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a holy paladin, like almost full grievous. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty annoying.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good too, so.
Holy paladins. Oh, crit, I've got loads of mana back.
Yeah, exactly. Bubble heart. Lol, lol, lol.
Because Ghostcrawler loves you all.
He's gone
He's
now.
gone now. I know. Warlocks and paladins, you're gonna be rubbish in warlords.
It's okay, I have it for the class. I'm not even. Ain't even mad.
It's alright. I'm a priest. They'll nerf mine into the ground and then make mine good by the end of the expansion, like I do every expansion.
There we go. Maybe, I was actually thinking about going back to my hunter, and I don't know. Like I've always loved hunters. I was actually considering that for my third cosplay because I'm already thinking about that kind of stuff.
Which
I just
tier set would you do if you was going to
probably Rift Stalker, the blue, like the dark, like the dark PvP set with the lightning on the shoulders.
Oh, yes.
So cool. I love it. It's a transmog. There's my hunter Brazilian gear too. My old PvP gear just looked like Blizzard really cared about the way they design their older armor sets, and I'm just not digging my set right now.
Oh, all the Shari crap.
I know, I don't like pandas, like Shaw. I don't get it. So I like to go back to my BC roots where I all started pretty much my WoW adventure and have fun there.
Wow, so you've been playing for like what? BC came out in 2006 years.
Yeah, I've actually been playing 9 years almost.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you played in vanilla. Oh, vanilla was awful.
I think not quite. I think I started playing it like right when BC came out, and I got World of Warcraft and a new computer, laptop, on Christmas. So it's almost my WoW anniversary, actually. That'll be fun.
So you're gonna have a big party and get all your guild together.
No, I've been through a few guilds, but I do stay in contact with my favorites through Facebook. Yeah, sometimes the game we'll see each other.
Nah, the good book. It's where you know when your guild's going to die when you suddenly add everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have everyone out of my old guild, and that's how I knew it was dying. But apparently we're gonna get back together, but I don't know. I hope we do because
you always talk about it. You always hope it's gonna happen, and then it just never does.
Next expansion it'll happen. We'll start the next because you can't start in the middle of an expansion. That'd be stupid.
Yeah, we're gonna meet together again, guys.
And then we'll all move servers again, and then we'll all have one raid, and everyone will go, "Oh no, I've got work now." World of Warcraft, ruining your life.
World of Warcraft is just like the king of nostalgia. Like the first 2 years you play it, you think it's gonna stay the same fantasy, wonderful new game forever, but it slowly dies. So that's why you go to YouTube and relive your noob days on the Ashenvale ambient music while you cosplay World of Warcraft characters.
I love when everyone talks about how like WoW used to be better. I'm like, no, it was bad. I mean, I spent 4 hours trying to get a Dead Mines run going once. That was not good.
Yeah, running across a whole zone just to hand in one quest, and the imbalance of the games of each class. Sorry, yeah, that was ridiculous. But BC and Vanilla were the best.
You were the best. I mean, there's nothing like just walking through the gates and getting punched in the face by a Fell Reaver. I mean...
yeah, and then the world boss that used to come visit Ironforge.
Yeah, I used to be one of the people who kited him to like Ironforge and Stormwind and stuff like that. That was one of them guys.
That was like part of my childhood right there, actually.
I'm gonna ruin a lot of people's day today.
Yeah.
Spend 3 hours kiting. I'm glad they stopped you from doing that because that was really stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not fair for the younger players, but...
Hey, I was like 12 at the time.
I was like... I like to tell people I was 16 when I was 14, just to be more mature. But... yeah, back in the noob days, back in my 100 days.
Oh, so your first character was a hunter?
It was. It was like a warrior until level 15. I was like, no, I want a pet. So I turned to a hunter. So it's like, that's kind of why I wanted to make a hunter costume next. Just to relive the nostalgia factor. And because hunters are badass.
Are you going to make a little pet and carry it around?
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah. No. Maybe like make a little like leather armor thing for my yellow lab. Train them to behave at cons. Be so awesome.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah. Don't see that every day.
I don't think I've ever seen that. No. That would be a first. You should do that. You become famous in like a day.
Yeah. Just have to train my dog to stay, not go wander off and smell everybody.
So, get back to talking about cosplay then.
Yeah.
Because that was a nice little tangent about World of Warcraft. So, you said you went to you won a contest with your Alex Jards thing. So what was that like? How did you get into the contest and how did it go?
I entered into Student Life Network's Halloween costume contest for this year. I just saw it pop up on my Facebook, and it was like 2-3 days from the entry deadline. I was like, should probably do that. So I did my makeup for the first time, got my eyebrows working, and then submitted my picture, and then got everybody I knew to vote for it. Got all the people on my, I asked all the people on my Facebook page to vote for it. So thanks, guys, whoever did that. They helped me get lots of exposure and won my first contest, and that was really exciting. And now I want to make even more costumes so I can do even more with my apparent creativity.
So before you like made the costume, did you have like any background in like making stuff like out of fabrics and that, or was it just like from fresh?
This is working with the material from without straws. That was the absolute first time I've ever gone to the fabric store for myself, went to Michael's for my own crafts, worked with the thermoplastic. Other than this costume, all my previous like art experience is really just like drawing or painting the odd thing in school actually. So I'm really new at this, and when people are like, "Oh my god, like, how do you do this?" Like, you can do it too. It's really, really easy. And I already try to encourage and help people like with certain parts in their costume, and it makes me feel good inside because it's kind of like other people help me with parts in my costume, so I like to help other people as well, and it's giving back to the cosplay community, I guess, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's so like, do you feel like, obviously you've like your first time there, do you feel like you just like got like joined in the cosplay community like all in one go, or do you feel like as like an outsider because you was new?
I'm not quite sure. I didn't create like a DeviantArt or like cosplay.com account until I was like finished my cosplay, and I'm like kind of edging my way slowly into the cosplay community. Yeah, I'm just kind of like going with the flow really for all this stuff because I'm still learning a lot of things. Getting to recognize other cosplayers' faces. I'm not shy like getting into stuff like this, so I'm like trying to put myself out there as much as I can, and just letting whatever come and see what happens and go from there.
So what do you think about the like, explosion of cosplay becoming a lot more popular, of like cosplayers like Jessica Negri and Yaya Han having like over 1 million likes on Facebook and thousands of subscribers on YouTube? How does it like, do you think it's like good for the community, or do you think it's like detrimental?
I mean, it's good. They give cosplay like a lot of exposure, and I mean, go girls. They're doing exactly what they want to do. They love their jobs, and they're famous for looking good and doing what they like. Yeah, if they're enjoying themselves, that's really all that matters. It gives maybe just starting out people somebody to look up to. I personally like really detailed stuff like what Kamai cosplay and like cosplay do. Working with Warbla, but Yaya I know she really promotes Warbla as well, which is great to let everybody know about like the great material. I haven't actually used it myself, but I really plan to for my next one, and just seeing what they do is awesome, and people are definitely getting to know more about cosplay by just following Yaya and Nagiri.
So what do you think about like a lot of cosplayers are now like starting to bring out books? Like I know Kimori is. I think Lightning's bringing one out soon as well. So what do you think about like them bringing out books? Like, it's like help new cosplayers.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, whatever, if it helps somebody, then mine as well. And they are making money off of their talents, so, I mean, you go girls again. Doing what they like. And then, I think the book also gives a more in-depth look and pictures, better explanation than what can be gotten from a website, just that they support their spring time, so, I mean, I'm all for it. I haven't bought one yet from Kamai I was thinking about, but maybe for her prop making, I was actually thinking of taking a look at that and considering buying that as well.
So which of Kamai's cosplays do you think is your favourite, obviously, because...
I really don't know. Her Protos Wizard is amazing. I really like her Alexstrasza. And her Barbarian is, like, sweet as well. I was taking a look at that actually earlier today, just seeing how she worked with the Warbler. She makes it look so easy. Like, I envy her. She's so good. Really everything.
So what's your favourite thing you've worked with so far, like material-wise?
I've only worked with Wonderflex so far. It was really easy to work with. The fabric grid in the material made it really nice and rigid, and it worked perfectly actually for Alexstrasza. That's exactly what Kamai used, so that's how I ordered it. The insulating and craft foam that I used for my horns, those were really, again, easy to work with. I haven't had any major complications yet, and I hope I don't get any major complications because I don't have a huge budget to spend on trial and error, but I mean, it's all a learning experience, so it'll come together. I know I made a mistake with my pyramid head at first and used goop glue that was apparently corrosive to styrofoam. Who would have thought? On my sword, so now I have to work around that. So I'm not going to use goop glue. I'm thinking, again, seems too heavy duty.
So obviously with your pyramid head, your helmet's really detailed. So what do you make that out of to get that level of detail?
So far, I have only used cardboard and PVC piping, the plumbing piping for that. Cardboard, I just found a bunch of boxes and I just cut them all up. That's really all there is. And then the front the eye holes on either side of the helmet, that is black mesh that you'd find on the outside of the windows to keep bugs out. I thought that was pretty smart idea, if I do say so myself, for that part of the costume.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, helmet itself is, the expense is slowly adding up, but it's easily attainable by everybody.
So, do you ever think you're ever gonna start selling prints like a lot of cosplayers do, or do you think, are you not trying to be massive like the cosplayers?
I thought about it. Think about everything, but maybe one day, maybe if I get a few more cosplays, then I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna open a store, and what's the worst that can happen? No one buys something. I mean, it's worth a shot.
I think you should go for it. I think
maybe one day.
I think Alexstrasza would go quite well up on my wall there.
Yeah, hopefully. And Pyramid Head, I really want to do an awesome photo shoot for that one. So maybe people potentially buy that one too if it, if I maybe make a store.
So when you go to a photo shoot, do you go to a friend, or do you pay a professional photographer?
The photographer I went to for Alexstrasza, I kind of followed his stuff through Facebook for a year or two actually, so I was familiar with his work and I took good advantage of his Halloween special. But next time I'm probably going to ask my friend to take pictures for me, just to mix it up, and mixing it up so it's a good thing, and see how he does his photography style as well for future cosplays.
That's pretty cool. So guys, probably going to wrap it up. It's quite a long video. So this is actually going to be up on Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas to all everyone out there. A big thank you to Oshley Cosplay. Go check her out on Facebook. I mean, the pyramid is coming on amazing, and everyone needs to see the Alexstrasza cosplay because it's beautiful. So yeah, I'm going to go to bed because it's nearly 3 a.m. So, guys, mic out.